Hello, hello, and Happy New Year whenever you're watching this. This was actually taken just before Christmas at my mum's. So if you're watching this, hello mama. And if you're not my mum, hello as well. Come into Supta Pathak Yoga Asana and bring your hands onto the chest and stomach. And we'll just spend a little bit of time here breathing gentle breaths in and out and just giving ourselves that time to become aware of the breath, which we most likely haven't been, even if it's just the morning, because we aren't unless we make that conscious decision. Now stretch the arms up over the head and drop your knees from side to side. So I'm holding on to my to the opposite upper arm, but you can stretch the arms up as well. I probably had something in the way there. And then you want to try and come to the left side and stay, and maybe even bring your left foot on top of the right knee to press that knee down a little bit more. And just see how that feels on the right side. And because we're aware of the breath, we might notice how that stretch is affected by the breath, and how you can feel that stretch into the right side more when you're inhaling. And yeah, just stay there for a little while. And then slowly come up and over to the other side where we're holding as well. And of course, that right foot on the left knee is optional if that feels like it's too deep. If you just don't need that, then that's fine. Turn the head the other way as well. Just in general, make this your posture. Be comfortable. And slowly release. And bring the knees in towards us. I've got my arms underneath the knees because I like that. But of course, you can bring them around the legs. And then gently move into your toes and into your ankles if your feet are apart. And that's easier. They can do their own thing. And arms and legs up, move into the wrists and fingers as well. Right knee over the left will come into a twist. So you can push your hips over to the right side first and then drop the knees to the left. And your head turns to the right side so that you're adding a little imaginary counterweight. You keep that right shoulder heavy. It becomes a bit easier when the head turns that way. Here too, we want to feel the breath in the right side, and of course in the front and in our back. And we might deepen if we want by pulling that right knee further in towards the left shoulder and straightening the left leg. We'll go over to the other side. Again, do with the hips whatever you want to. They don't have to do this thing that I like doing. So just needs to work for you. And just a little reminder, but I know we know that, this side will feel different, so it can look different as well. And we deepen as we did before, if that feels good. And come onto the front of the body, so you're going to face away from me, and on your forearms start moving into the neck. Gentle half rounds, maybe full circles, maybe ears to the shoulders. And then your right knee comes to the front, and just allow yourself to go a little bit further down, because with that right knee coming forwards, that's obviously we're already deepening that posture, and it might just be a little bit much for the lower back, especially to begin with. So really take it easy. Chest could even be on the ground, and that goes for the left side as well, especially because the second side, of course, we've already worked into that lower part of the back. So potentially you could just have your chest on the ground here as well. And then we come back to where we came from, onto our back, and we hug the knees in towards us again. We might raise the head to stretch a little bit more deeply, release more effectively into the lower back, and then into Anand Balasana or Happy Baby, holding onto the feet if that's comfortable if that stays comfortable for the shoulders. So we don't want to strain them at all. And that may mean that you could bring your hands a bit further down. That rocking is optional too. Might feel nice. Release right knee over the left, not a twist, but going into that internal rotation here, we might hold on to the feet and raise them into the same straight line and then pull them in. But it's okay to just keep the hands at the knees as well. So knees on top of each other. This is that opposite of what we would do in a hip opener. In many ways should feel nice after happy baby. Other side. Sorry I didn't say. I'm rubbish at these, aren't I? I'm gonna go back to Mike. And relax, legs up and over to the back. Again, this is one way of stretching nicely into the into your back. But you can take it really easy, and this is another option here. It might feel nice, it might be far too early for that. So just any way you like. And then rock up to seated, and from here, step or jump into a plank. I'm gonna go forwards and back a little bit, into the ankles. Feel that in your calves and your hamstrings. And then shifting your weight from side to side a bit, and hold. Because I like my hold. You want to make sure that you don't drop the chest down, so you keep that space between the shoulder blades. And then knees to the ground, hands under the shoulders. They might be a bit further forwards. And we start arching and rounding in Asana. Remember, every inhale lets you arch, every exhale lets you round. I'm saying that as a very opportune moment. As you're arching, of course, you're not holding your breath for that long. And same here, as we're holding that rounded position, keep breathing normally. And then breathe in and raise your right arm. My hand look big in this. It's looking massive. Now reach for your right foot. You might slide that left foot out as I did. Makes it easier, of course. And you press that right heel to your right butt cheek. And you may drop the head towards the back. Could be that that's a little bit too much for you. And then raise that leg up. No longer stretching into the quad, but focusing more on the hip and that lower back. And then take your right arm over to the left side, so taking yourself down, knees on the ground. Left arm can go up and over to the back, but doesn't have to. And everybody is different, and everybody's different every day as well. So if you've had a little break, if you're watching that just post-Christmas and New Year's and you haven't done anything for a while, things may all feel a little bit different. Here's another option, which may or may not feel like something you want to do. I had a flower in the way there. And we go over to the other side, left arm up, nice and high. And reach for your left foot. Push the heel to your buttocks. In this case, your left butt cheek. And drop the head towards the back if you feel you can, without losing your balance. And then up. And again, we check where we're looking. We could look down. We don't have to. You can find your own variations here. That heel is high, the foot is high, no longer close to the buttocks. And down and over to the right side with that left arm. The right arm can go up, can drop behind you. Again, this is my range of motion. Of course, not everyone can let that hand come to the ground here, and that's not the aim. The aim is a nice stretch, whatever that means for you. Maybe you want to rest that hand at your back. Maybe you want to go for raising the right leg or binding. Just different options here. And slowly release. Round your back, move the hips from side to side if you feel you need to. And then start rolling into your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, knees off the ground. This is optional. If that feels like too much, then go back to with knees on the ground. And if you want to do more, you can roll your shoulders in a plank as well. Now open up into a side plank. If your left knee is on the ground, why not keep it there? Right arm can go up and over. And we change sides. Back down, and we drop the knees. We drop our chest and chin, coming into Ashtanga Namaskar, raising the shoulders off the ground and pressing the elbows towards each other. 8 parts of the ground on the ground. Now arch your back in a cobra. And I may have recorded a class before, so if you're not warm, obviously you take this as deeply or as gently as you want, coming into Pathak Asana, walking it out as much as you want, as long as you want, and then pressing the shoulders to the back as well. So we want to get nice and long from the wrists to the hips, coming forwards into a plank, and from here dropping the knees to the ground. We're going to inhale, raise the right leg, and exhale, bring the knee to the dropped head in Asana or the tiger. Hold at the top and maybe reach for your right foot with the left hand, looking up to the ceiling or to the left side. Haha, I knew that was coming. Ridiculously proud that I remembered that. And then we release and move a little bit in a way that's comfortable. Check on the neck. Let's go for the other side. Left leg up and down, foot to the head, knee to the head. I should say toes towards the head and knee towards the forehead. Connection is more likely to happen with the knee and forehead, obviously. And next time you go up, whenever that is for you, stay there. And you may or may not decide for that bind. So right hand, left foot, looking up and then to the side, to the right side. And release. Shake it off, move around. And then back into Pathak Asana, mountain pose. Slowly drop the knees and then open up into a side plank, sending that right foot behind you, opening up into a little Chamatkar-asana and back into a mountain or downward dog. Knees drop and we open up the other way, coming into a full side plank if we want. And from here, stepping that left foot behind us into Wild Thing or Chamatkar-asana. Head back down into a plank, drop your knees, chest and chin, and you might keep a little bit of space between the chest and the ground as you arch and push up. Good. From here we jump to the front and inhale into a halfway lift. We inhale and come all the way up to standing, and we exhale and bring the hands to the heart center. Breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. And sink the hips down, keep that knee off the ground if you can as you raise the arms, and breathe. Step into a plank on an exhale, drop into chaturanga, hold your breath if you can, and then inhale into upward dog. And push yourself up as you exhale. From here, breathe in, raise the right leg. Breathe out, flexing the foot, drop your heel. Maybe raising the hand to the foot to press that heel closer to the buttocks. And then step to the front. Inhale, Asana. A nice high lunge. Exhale, open up to the right side. Breathe in, maybe dropping that right arm, sending the left arm over to the back. And we step to the front. Inhale, come up. I could see the flowers move. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Pour flowers. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, left foot to the back. And exhaling, sinking down. Inhaling, raising the arms. Staying for a moment longer. And then stepping into a plank. Hold your breath, Chaturanga Dandasana. And inhale, upward dog, legs off the ground. Exhale, hips up, Pardadasana. Inhale, left leg up. So remember, these are options. We can flex the foot and drop the heel. If that feels like too much, don't. If you want to bind, do. But keep your neck relaxed. Sometimes it's easier to do when you look forwards, but we don't want to do that. We want to step into Asana from here and open up to the left. Good. Step to the front from here. And inhale, come into Hastadhanasana. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, sink down. This time the knee goes to the ground, Anjaneyasana. Breathe, hands down, step into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale, hips up. Breathe in, right leg goes up. Breathe out, step the foot to the front, left heel to the ground, coming into warrior one. That's strong, angry Virabhadra. Step to the front, forward fold, and inhale, come up to standing. Hands to the heart center as you exhale. Breathe in, raise the arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Sorry, did I say right? Yes, I did. I meant the left, and I'm sure you did that. Anyway, I'm not going to police myself here. We're coming into Anjaneyasana. And then stepping into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog or mountain. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, step to the front. Ground your right heel first, then come up into Virabhadrasana. And slowly release into Uttanasana. Hastadhanasana from here. And Anjali Mudra. Breathe in, raise your arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, left foot to the back. Hold your breath, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, push up. Inhale, right leg up and to the front. Exhale, left foot to the front. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, left side. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, left foot to the back. Exhale, right foot to the back. Hold as you drop. Arch as you inhale. Push up on your exhale. And breathe in, left leg up and to the front. Breathe out, step to the front and inhale. All the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. One more round. Breathe in. Fold forwards as you exhale. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, left foot to the back. Hold. Inhale. Push up. Inhale, right leg up and to the front. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot on the inhale. Exhale, plank. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot to the front. Exhale, right foot to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Stay, breathe. And if you're leaving us here, thank you for joining, and you know where to find the rest. Link in the description.